Just really good to be back on the floor after a disappointing effort against Kansas State. You know, like I said before in previous press conferences, we use this non-conference to get better and to be able to see some things about us, try different things, and and then today was nothing short of that. Just really trying different lineups, trying to see what sticks before what's most important, which is conference play. So, but grateful for the people that came out, and hopefully they'll be ready to go after church tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, you talk a lot about, I say not necessarily you, but the world of college basketball, about gelling this time of year, and you play a lot of people. How would you think the team is right now in regards to cohesiveness and playing together as a team? Feel like they played pretty good today.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of work to do in that space. We're still trying to figure out who we need to be, what that looks like, how to play with different people. And the only way that we will be able to continue to mesh is by playing more games. And so that's why I was really grateful for our administration for giving us the opportunity to play 15 games. Because we have a brand new team, and it's not like football where there's a defense and there's an offense. This group is on the floor the whole time together, and it just takes a lot of, like you said, cohesiveness. And they're working towards it, but we still have a ways to go. One of the things that I do like with all the games that we're playing, because I think is important, is we get a chance to see different things from a different lens. And for me, when I'm coaching against Wofford, I'm coaching my team, not necessarily so much what they're doing versus where we're playing like a Notre Dame, you have to game plan because they have a Hana Hidalgo or something like that. So really just focus on our team and doing the things that we need to do. And just showing them a lot of film so that they can pay attention to what needs to be done for that cohesiveness to happen on the court.
I know you're gearing up for the conference run. If you kind of look back on the season, specifically the OT win on the road at Memphis, and I know you talked through some of those issues you had at that game, and then the win over Notre Dame, the huge comeback, and even in the loss to Kansas State, how do you feel like the team is right now as you get ready for conference play coming up very soon?
Well, I think, they're probably right where I would want them to be from a growth standpoint. If I'm a coach, so I understand that they're not going to look March ready in December. They look like a December team, and luckily for us, we have these games where we could kind of continue to work and just figure out who we're going to be as a unit. And the way that's going to work for us is by just continuing to break down film, continuing to have a chance to see what we're doing well and what we're not doing well, and then just building from that. And so we look like a December team to me, And Wofford, Coach Garrity does a great job. Him and I worked together at Clemson. And I thought that his team just gave us some looks that we needed, for sure.
Thank you.
Any more questions?
Coach, another huge game from Cody, man. What can you say about how she's integrated herself into your guys' culture? And the start of her season's been spectacular. So what can you say about maybe her effort today, but also throughout the start of the season?
Yeah, I mean, Cody is a big time basketball player. She has always been that. She was always decorated. But one of the things we're doing is putting her in a bunch of different positions. So today she ran the point for the most part. That was intentional because, we may need her to do different things at different times, and I want her to be comfortable. She is definitely a high-level talent, but one of the things that I like about Cody is her coachability. You could just ask her to do different things, and she tries to step up to the plate. So she's as advertised, and I think that there's even more growth for her as she continues to, just get comfortable in the demands that we're asking her, and which is a lot.
Awesome. Any more questions for Coach? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.